Hi everyone, Dr. Gustin here. This is the last module we're going to do for week one. After week one, we just have one module per week. So next week, start looking for week two module. So I'm going to go through here. And again, a lot of the things we're going to do this week are just going to show you how we do the course and how to get started. So you're at the week one scientific method module. And right now I'm recording this a little bit before the start of classes, so this link is not active yet, but you'll notice that these dark links, which should be active links on Friday, these are all the links that are connected to it says the external learning tool, external learning tool, external learning tool, external learning tool. That's Connect. That's the McGraw-Hill Connect. And so you'll see that the first video, I'll put this video that I'm making up here. So the one right after that will be an introduction to Connect. And what you'll do is you'll click on here and it will take you to these assignments and active things that you're going to be able to do to learn. This one, you're going to learn how to use Connect. So just click on this link and you'll be able to get to that Connect. Now remember, you had to, you got your first day access already, so you should be able to get into there. The next thing I have on here is what you'll see every week. You'll see a lecture study guide for that week. So when you click on, once you complete this one, just to get an idea how to do Connect, you want to click on this Word document, this lecture study guide. And this is something I created to show you what I want you to know. And I give you a little bit of background here because we're just starting out this week. And then this is what you need to know. You need to describe the general process of the scientific method, distinguish between a control group and an experimental group. And there's some questions that are linked to the textbook that you'll be able to see. And then there's another thing to look at in the book. And then there's some vocabulary. And so this is what you're trying to get into your mind for the exam number one material and to understand what we did in week number one. So print out, this is what I call the lecture study guide, and print it out. Now, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to go to the book and you're going to take notes, and you can fill in the notes. It says describe the process of the scientific method. Now, what you can do is you can take your notes on a separate piece of paper and just refer to these sections. And then you can use this for your study guide when you go to study for the test. The other way some people might want to do it is use this and electronically create spaces in between here and type in the answers. So whatever way works for you. But you want a copy, a hard copy of this lecture study guide. So once you have your hard copy of the lecture study guide, you're going to go back. And here I made a video on how those lecture assignments work. So go to that video and watch it, and you'll get an idea of how to finish the lecture assignment. And then right here, this is the actual link to the Connect assignment, that you'll be able to get 10 points by doing. The next thing you want to do is when you finish the lecture material is I have a handout right here for lab. So this course also has a lab. And again, it's a document that I made. And what you're going to see is there's the lab. It has the objectives, directions, and a little bit of introduction there, information. It talks about virtual labs, and the virtual lab links are on your Brightspace page. So here's a virtual lab, here's a virtual lab, and then activity 3 doesn't have a virtual lab, but it has a video that I put in there and some questions that I created. So that's the lab for the week. So I'm going to go back to the Brightspace page. So print out your lab handout for the week. And again, once the course opens, these will be links to those virtual labs. All you have to do for the virtual labs is complete them to get full credit. And I'll put in a couple notes right here. It looks like I didn't do that yet, where I'll tell you how many points each virtual lab is worth. All the assignments, quizzes, virtual labs, everything is due by 11:59 p.m. on January 29th, at the end of the week of each week. Okay. For the first virtual lab, some people might be confused, so I made a little video on how to do it, but you might not need this. If you try the virtual lab and you don't have any problems, you're done. If you need a little bit of help, you can go to this tutorial. So that's an optional one. And again, here's a link for another virtual lab. And when you're done that, you're going to take this quiz. And please read this background information about what's on the quiz. Typically for the lab quizzes, I take questions that are right off the lab handout. So it just encourages you to complete the lab handout. Tells you a little bit about that. This one, I actually put some questions from the syllabus just to make sure that you read the syllabus and you got some of the important points off of that. So once you've completed this activity, you're done. If you're wondering what your grades look like, you can go up to grades and click on that and it will show you your grades. Any of the materials that any of the quizzes that you've taken. So here's what you'll see with your grades, and it will give you your overall grade and your number of points that you've gotten. And you can see the actual quizzes, but you won't see them until after a week after the assignment is due. So I just don't want to leave it out there as if people haven't taken it yet. But once the assignment due date has reached, you should be able to see your assignments and view, see what you got wrong. Okay, so there we go. Where am I going? I'm going to go back to content. Yeah, so we're back there. And so you'll have that all finished and you'll be done for the week. So good luck. Don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions or thoughts. I'm glad to help out. You take care.